Folks, how you doing? Down the plot today, and I'm gonna get my strawberries in. Yeah, I've got a load of strawberry runners and bare root plants that I saved from last year when the runners come off, and I've kept them in the greenhouse, kept them nice and safe. And if you remember, I prepared the strawberry bed by topping it off with compost, and I said I was going to leave it for a couple of weeks because I wanted the seeds to germinate so I could get rid of them, and that way I hopefully get less weeds. Well, the seeds have germinated, so I'm going to hoe them off. Then I'm going to put a thin layer, I think, of maybe newspaper or something down, and then I'm going to plant the strawberries through the newspaper, and hopefully I get a really clean strawberry bed with very little weed seeds growing through from the compost and everything else that I've made myself. So I'll flip the camera around, you can have a look yourself. And there you go, folks, that's the bed. You can see the weed seeds poking through all over the place. There's a mixture of everything. There's some of that sticky weed, there's obviously some grass in there, there might even be the odd chive or onion or something. Let's let that helicopter bugger off and then we'll carry on. Seed bed, or this is the strawberry bed, and this is the weed seedings poking through. So as you can see, leaving it for a couple of weeks has done its job. That's the stuff there that you want to get rid of. Where is it? There it is. Let's have some sticky weed there. But once I've hoed it and newspapered it, it all should be good. Sod's law, I've run out of newspaper and I really want to get my strawberries in. So what I'm going to do is, because I can't now cap it off with newspaper, which I normally do, because that means I've got to do it in a couple of days when I'm down here next. I'm going to basically go through it again, give it another good hoeing off, pick out any of the weed seeds that I think are really ropey and they're going to take over, and then I'm going to plant the strawberries. And what I'll do for the next couple of weeks, I'll keep an eye on the seed bed, and every time I see a weed seed in, because obviously it's in a raised bed, so it's high up, so it's not a pain in the bum, I can just pull it out. But I've hoed off the majority of them. It's quite handy having, if ever you've got an old bread knife or an old kitchen knife, they're really handy. Don't spend 40 quid on one of these horries. Don't get me wrong, those horries are brilliant, but if you've got one of them kicking around that you don't use anymore because it's maybe a bit blunt for bread or whatever, they're perfect for the garden, and they're perfect for hoeing off raised beds. Absolutely perfect. There you go. So save yourself a few quid. Can't get my words out. So save yourself a few quid, folks, and use old kitchen knives. Hi folks, so there we have it. The strawberries are in. I've got a few gaps that I can plug because I've got some strawberries in pots around places. But I've got in total, let's have a look. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. I've got at least 26 free strawberry plants there because they were all saved from the runners from that pot last year. And this tends to do pretty well every year, but I am going to rejuvenate this in the next couple of days. I'm going to pull some of those out, put some of the younger plants in that bed, top this up with some fresh compost, and this will go out again. Hopefully give me another few punnets of strawberries. And I don't know if you can see them from here, but just there in the greenhouse, I've got some more strawberries that I've got to weed because they've got little nettle seeds that have settled in there. Normally I keep them in the greenhouse over winter and they start to flower early and I get a couple of early punnets of strawberries, but I'm a bit behind this year because I haven't weeded them yet. We're already in April, so as you can see, yeah, to be fair, they need to start again actually. They've been taken over because what I normally do is I keep them in here till my tomatoes are ready to go in, and then they go out and get dumped by the side of the greenhouse. And as you can see, when they get dumped by the side of the greenhouse, weed seeds fall in there and things grow. But it's a nice little 15-20 minute job to doing it. Anyway folks, we've done that bit. Now we're going to plant the onions out. Hi folks, how you doing? I wasn't going to make a video today. I was just going to enjoy the garden because it's absolutely gorgeous. It's really nice. But I needed some seed and cutting compost. It was £7 for a 25 litre bag, so that's quite expensive. And I thought, you know what? While I'm enjoying the sun and I've just had a cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit, I might as well crack the top off that compost, give it a film, and you can have a look at it at the same time I'm looking at it, and we'll see what £7 worth of Grow Sure, Grow with Certainty seed and cutting compost looks like. It's not peat free. It says it's super fine grade. Oh, there's 20 litres for £7. It wasn't 25. So flip the camera around, crack the top off it, and see how we get on. Right folks, moment of truth. Oh, that's not too bad that, does it? Yeah. That doesn't look too bad. I know it's not peat free and it is a shame, but for £7, going by the state of compost currently, that might get me through. And in fact, one of those bags might get me through the whole season with some of the peat free. So there's just certain things that I want to get sown that I'm not getting a good germination rate with certain peat free composts. And I just want to cover all bases. So anyway, don't think that's bad that folks for a very quick video. I'm not going to waste it. It's quite expensive that, so there we go.